ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Ratan told the master that Yatra performance by Nilakanta had been arranged in Jadu Malik's house in Calcutta. Ratan to the master, "You must go. The date has been set." Master, "That's good. I want to go." Nilakanta sings with great devotion. A devotee, "That is true, sir." Master, tears flow from his eyes as he sings to Ratan. "I am thinking of spending the night in Calcutta when I go to see the Yatra." Ratan, "That will be fine." Now you see how Sri Ramakrishna is interested in people, means those people who come to him or to whom he goes. Some are at different level of consciousness. Those who are fully aware of God, they are intimately loving and are in close contact as if they are entering into the God's presence. Some are still trying to understand what God is. Still others are there who are interested both in the family life, that it should go on smoothly, nicely. At the same time, I must be able to do some spiritual practices and advance in spiritual life also. But when Sri Ramakrishna sees those people who weep for God, the struggle, the deep within, in whom the love for God has already germinated, and who have come out of the gross tamas to feel their presence of God at all times, and they are awake to the spiritual world. Those who are awake to the spiritual world are free from tamas, because its closest thing is aware, is awake. To be aware of God is to be awake. That God, if he is feeling the presence of God, he is able to love God. He is far away from the world. He is far away from the bodily existence. One is understanding God, standing in the world, holding on to the world. That is almost Shastra Jnana. Thakur used to speak about the Pandits who know everything, but their mind dwells on enjoyments of the world. There are others who belong to a different class. They live in the world, but their whole mind is tuned to the divine at all times. They do all the duties as worship unto God, and silently they weep for God. Such people, Sri Ramakrishna used to, these need a small push only. They'll be on the other side. They need, because they are away from, when a person is able to feel the presence of God, he is away from the world. They are being away from the world, he will be aware of God. When he starts loving God, he is away from his bodily existence. He is less body. Tamas won't bother him. He is not body. is more of spirit and less of body, because he is able to love God. His spirit alone can love spirit. God is spirit absolute. I am spirit, a drop. Bindu is loving a Sindhu. But if Bindu has forgotten that I am water, it cannot love. So it remains even after, suppose a stone piece, even after going into the water, it can never become one. It remains separate. When it's outside also it is separate. But a drop of water, a bindu, it loves Sindhu, it is aware that it is bindu, water, and it touches the ocean, it becomes one with it. You can no more distinguish between that bindu and Sindhu. It has become one. The moment it touches, it goes. But stone falls also, it will not become. When it is kept away also, it doesn't feel that love for that ocean, because they are dissimilar things. Love is not possible between dissimilar species. An ant cannot love an elephant cannot love an ant, man can love man, ant can love ant, elephant can love elephant. So to love God, he must be aware of his divinity. So slowly he is moving towards the sattva pradhana. Two things we see, he is virtuous and he is pious. Virtuousness and piousness are the signs of sattva. And he never harms anybody, doesn't have enemies in this world, doesn't label anyone. See so and so. He is busy with himself and his relationship with God. He feels concern, love for all, whatever he can do, he does. So the tears flow from his, as Sri Ramakrishna is quoting this, tears flow from his eyes as he sings. I am thinking of spending night in Calcutta when I go to see the yatra. That is the time you see Sri Ramakrishna whenever he goes to Calcutta. From one door to the another door of devotees he goes. Wherever he goes, there is a small crowd gathering to meet Sri Ramakrishna. And his almost whole night, usually when he comes to, we have seen already many times, Sri Ramakrishna is returning to Dakshineshwar late in the night at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Unimaginable. In Indian continent, 2 o'clock is almost deep, midnight past. So that time is, we are very close to equator. So the time differences, summer, winter and all are not much, half an hour differences may be there between summer sunrise and winter sunrise. That's all, not 4 hours together. So we see late in the night, midnight has passed and he is slowly traveling back. And where does he sleep? And it rest again morning before the conch blows in the temples. It will be usually 4:30, 4 o'clock. Before that he is awake and calling on Divine Mother. Great sacrifices our elders have done, and incarnations when they come down, we see a perfect ideal being presented. How to live, how to love God, how to love this world, how to serve, how to dedicate, how to sacrifice. Ram Chatterjee and other devotees asked Ratan about the theft in Jadu Malik's house, Ratan. Yes, the golden sandals of the deity were stolen from the shrine from shrine room in Jadu Babu's house. It has created an uproar. They are going to try to discover the thief by means of charmed plate. Everybody will sit in one room and the plate will move in the direction of the man who stole the sandals. Master with a smile. How does the plate move? By itself? Ratan, no. A man presses it to the ground. A devotee. It is a kind of sleight of hand. It is a clever trick. Master, the real cleverness is cleverness by which one realizes God. That trick is the best trick of all. See, how people are, these are all news and things which kills time. You don't understand. It is all right to keep the people together, some amount of fun, some amount of external news, and how to be careful, how the world is going. A small amount of understanding is necessary, a little fun to make all come together. But when the little, before it loosens, before it enters our consciousness, it must be there at bodily level, maximum touch the intellect and mind, not beyond. It should not become a samskara. It should not leave an impression inside by which when he sits for meditation, the golden sandals will come into, and God is missing, the thief is there in your mind. That should not happen. It should not enter the depths of your being, but information comes, it is honored, offered, and then go back to the, like spring is pulled, leave, it goes back to its own position. Like that, the devotee, immediately Sri Ramakrishna is bringing the spiritual understanding in between, you see. The word trick, the sleight of hand. Here also we have in South Canara area where we are there now, planchet, a process by which a wheeled small cart like this one is, somebody keeps the hand and asks certain questions, it goes on writing. Sometimes pencil or pen is stuck to it and it goes on writing. But actually, if a power, unknown power is making it move, nobody will touch it. Nobody should touch it. And it will be usually in olden days, means hundreds of years before. The actual planchet system is, it is invocation of some spirits. And then the person who has to answer, who makes that planchet move, holds a darba grass. With darba grass he touches the plate. Plate will have wheels, small wheels with a pencil or pen or even stick, and some wheat flour, rice flour is spread and it moves, making the letters appear on the ground. So these things, traditionally nobody should touch it. The prayer must make it move, the invocation of the either deity or the some spirit, grandfathers, this, that, and all, some spirit. They invoke, they commune with the spirit and ask for certain things. But that science is not presently, I don't know whether anybody possesses that, but people keep the hand and make it move has become common. But most of the people do not trust it because of the presence of a person's hand on it. It's called planchet. So, does it move by itself? Ratan, no. A man presses it to the ground. A devotee, it's a kind of sleight of hand. It's a clever trick. Master, the real cleverness is the cleverness by which one realizes God. Chaturi, Sri Ramakrishna uses the term Chaturi. The Chaturi, the cleverness which makes one realize God, is the real cleverness. The trick is the best of all tricks by which you actually, even realization of self and all this, when we go ahead, we see it's just an act. Just like we wake up from dream, suppose we get a bad dream, we want to get up, suppose a tiger is chasing, or I am falling, or something is happening, floods are coming. So I want to get out of this situation. My waking state, I am not aware. I am dreaming also, I will not be aware. But I want to get rid of this situation. I want to come out of this situation. The struggle to come out of the situation, he wakes up. Now, there is nothing, because dream was dream. He was considering it as real. Because the person was in the dream, it was appearing as real. Now when he wakes up, it doesn't. Now if you have some means of your own by which you can wake up, then it will have a different understanding. It is something like a knack. A remote understanding appears in the mind, oh, it's all dream. Immediately he wakes up. Similarly, even realization of God and transcendence and all that, sometimes we feel, oh, it's just a knack. Something is holding, I must be able to release that hold. Some small knack it is. It is true also, most of the times we see it is true that it is a knack, because our efforts are not exactly against the Maya. Maya is what is holding us. How Maya is holding us? By projecting, making the one appear as many. One God, one reality is appearing as this multifarious world. It is appearing as world. It is Maya. If Maya can create a world, there must be a knack by which you can decode it. Like dream is mind's power to manifest it. This one, a world. Enter a dream world, mind is out of itself is projected. It has the power to create a world. And I enter into it and I identify with it. So with whole of I see a dream world actually living as if real. but it is unreal. When it is unreal, how the magic, a knack has, the mind has a trick to produce a world and may fool me, as take me there and make me a fool and identify with the dream body, and I am experiencing the sukha dukkha of the dream world. If mind can do that, mind can decode it also. Mind itself has done, and mind itself can do, but I don't have the possession over the mind now, because it is appearing as a word. Similarly, Maya is making it one appear as, and it is Maya. The world is Maya. The knack belongs to Maya, but it is one which is appearing. It is mind which is appearing as dream. Mind. But mind has the power. The Maya is the power of mind that it can project a dream world. Similarly, Maya is what projects a dream world of this waking dream world. It produces. And the power is in Maya. The Maya is appearing. But Maya is not in my hand. Dream world is in my mind is creating. Here, my mind is not creating this. This Maya belongs to the cosmic. It belongs to Ishvara. I have to surrender and transcend. In dream, it is my mind has created. My dissociation immediately disappears. My mind has created, my mind is releasing. Their cosmic power is manifesting. It is Ishvara's power, not my power. It is not my mind. Here it is my mind, so it disappears. With my presence, it disappears. There it is not possible. So here I need not surrender to get rid of dream world. Dream ends and I am independent of dream, that's all. But I identify because I am dissociated with the physical body. But here it is Maya is Ishvara's power. Dream is my own creation of my mind. My mind has created and fooled me. There it is presented to me by the cosmic Maya. Mine is avidya. It is Maya has projected the world. Maya alone can relieve it and reveal herself. So to remove that, what I do is surrender to God, surrender to Mother. Mother, withdraw this Maya that you have put. She releases you alone from the Maya. The rest of the world, all jivas will be continuing. When your dream ends, so many people were there, all get mukti. There was nothing. It was appearance. All the jivas, everything that you saw in dream, whether it is elephant or tiger, and humans, no number of men and women and all that you saw in dream they were not there. But here it is not like that. And there only you will not be released and the other dream is continuing with all other people. No. Whole thing collapses if you are not there. Here it is, you realize God and escape from the world, like Shankaracharya, suppose he realized God and transcended his nature and attained mukti, became one with the absolute existence, but world is continuing, other jivas are continuing. When I wake up from dream will not continue and other jivas won't continue. It ends. So it is what I am trying to tell is the only way left for us is to surrender. This is the trick. by which, oh mother, I can't. To know that I cannot do anything but she has to do everything is the early knack by which you surrender to mother and escape. The conversation went on. Several Bengali gentlemen entered the room and after saluting master sat down. One of them was already known to Sri Ramakrishna. These gentlemen followed the cult of Tantra. The master knew that one of them indulged in immoral acts in the name of religion. The Tantra rituals, under certain conditions, allow mixing of men and women devotees. But Sri Ramakrishna regarded all women, even prostitutes, as manifestation of Divine Mother. He addressed them as Mother, Master with a smile. Where is Achalananda? See, the Vinayakananda also asked Sri Ramakrishna about this. Vamapatha, a few people, they take up the wrong path. It is not a wrong path, no path is wrong, but a path where the fall is very common and then the reaching is very difficult. It is like a cliff, you have to get down. Slightest movement will make you fall down. Small difference in awareness will make you fall down. So, till a person emerges out from the body awareness, Deha Bhava, till the Deha Bhava goes away, it is better he goes on seeing the world without indulging anywhere, without creating any relationships or intimacy with anybody, but to, from distance, to see, serve, love, and express gratitude, express some concern, seeing the divine. The main thing is we practice seeing divine, penetrate into, till we go back to our original. Because body is such a thing, a body has its own demands, it wants to enjoy. But the bondage and karmic load comes on the soul. Body demands, the flesh demands the enjoyments, but the karma is experienced not by the body which does, but by the soul which is the indweller. Now what happens is, the indweller doesn't know that the karma is binding him. It goes on accumulating. Body is doing and body remains there. The soul alone goes to the next body. The soul is experiencing Sukha Dukkha. The load is falling on the inner indweller, the Jivatman. Jivatman is experiencing the suffering, bondage. The outside is different, inside is different. That bondage he has to reduce. The identity, I am body, and the demands of body is being fulfilled. The load falls on the Jivatman. What Jivatman is seeking is not known to the body. Jivatman wants to merge in the inner Atman. The body wants to rush into the external world for enjoyments. Body has samskaras and vasanas to run into the Atman, the Jivatman, who is turned inward. They are bound, the body and Jivatman are bound by karmic bondage. This karmic bond is called Chit Jada Granthi. Chit Jada Granthi is the bond between the Chaitanya and bodily existence because of the karma, pending karma. Karma, sukha dukkha, he has to experience, and vasanas are going to vasana and sukha dukkha are the chit jada granthi, hridaya granthi. Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.